Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm using my old headset because I didn't get this logged in time. My new headset I'm using for gaming. Um, Today is a great Thursday morning. It's 2:32 in the morning. We had some severe thunderstorm tornado warnings earlier, but everything's fine. We still have more tornado watches extended to later on today. So be careful if you're in Tennessee or in Alabama or I think Arkansas. Um, Going east to North Carolina, the storm's pretty bad. Um, they passed us right now. We're pretty good right now, I do believe. I'm gonna check quick here. Uh, um, but yeah, it's still a little raining outside, but nothing as terrible as tornado warnings. That's why I'm making a video. If it was still going on, I wouldn't make a video right now. But it's 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. You don't want to hit me right now, just in case it gets bad later on in the morning. I think it probably would be. It should be. Today's information is going to be about the Nintendo Switch 2 games, price games, and what I think about all of this. Um, Really, the price of the game, $80, is steep. But then again, we're paying $70 for games right now. And I'm going to get into that here in a little bit. Angry Joe had made a video, and I'm subscribed to Angry Joe down below. I'm subscribed to him. He made a point very clear that he thinks that $80 is asinine. And I have to agree with him. But then again, that we all been helping these companies make more money. I remember a time where games only cost $19. Yes, I'm old. Brand new games. Now games cost $70 are garbage because they need to acquire tons of updates and downloads and patches. Hopefully, Nintendo don't have that problem. So, a premium price for a game that's actually 100%, is that, a bad deal? I'm playing devil's advocate here. I know Killa, 100. I know you're gonna be different, in my opinion, than mine, and that's fine. That's why YouTube is an open podium to me. I think it's good to have different dialogue. But I feel they're making games as fast as they can. Granted, all Peter, not all this, information they got to cram into these things to make them work. The coding, all that crap. It does take a lot of time. You have to go to school for that stuff. You can't just walk off the street like back in the '70s and smoke some weed and and make Pac-Man or make some game asteroids or whatever. You have to have a little bit of duality, and it's been done before. So they want something new. The new Mario game that's coming with it, Mario Deluxe. Normally Deluxe. That's it's here somewhere. Sorry guys, it's Mario. It's a new Mario. It's it's Mario Racing World. It's World Tour. It's a world type of world game where you're racing around the world. And that game is $80 if you don't buy it with the Switch 2 499 bundle that comes with it, a download code. Fourth set game. Now I'm on the IGN website right here, and I'm looking at Switch 2. Three details to know about. The screen is 7.9 inches. We all know this. 1080. It's going from 1080p. It's supposedly a HDR, 120 frames for even smoother gameplay experience. 256. It comes with an internal 256 storage. So there's a lot of things I didn't know because I didn't watch it because it had stormed around. I couldn't watch TV during the damn tornado warning, so I had to sit there and be hunkered down for a little while. And everything's fine. House still here. Everything's fine. Um, but that was something that came on earlier. But yes, we still had storm right here too as well. So I had to plan and prepare. But the 250 gigabyte storage is a good thing. And it says here that storage is 250 gigabytes. Switch 2 comes with 250 gigabyte storage internal. Um, a mammoth 8 times amount of space the original came with. SD cards will probably be, even more than that. You'll probably have 4 terabytes easy um, of storage on those uh, zip drives, those little small little drives they come with. So you could have a 4 terabyte SSD or some small little drive in a Switch 2 that costs almost about half of the damn Switch, probably. Because SSDs, even to this day, 4 terabyte external ones still go for about $300-400. You probably get one cheaper, but be careful, cheaper is not always better. So, but with the Switch ones, they actually have one you can use in almost any kind of those. The old Switch one, you can use any type of zip drive, a storage device, as long as it has the compatibility with it. And like the PS5, where you can use the almost any SSD as long as it reads fast enough to it. You could save $200-300 by not going and buying the Xbox one. They only sold one only made for that system. So having a proprietary one is not good. But if you want a Mario or I think I have a Yoshi one in my Switch. I think it's like 256. I think it is, or 512. I think that's good storage. Price and gaming, we'll get that here in a little bit. But I think the storage is a lot better. The screen is finally 1080p, 120 frames. Uh, Still no information on if that's dock or in mode here. I'm going to read it a little more here. It should say something about it's docked or not. If it's docked, it'd be interesting. The screen, yeah, it's screen 1080p LCD with double amount of pixels. 4K resolution will be available on Switch 2 when docked. Okay, so it's 4K resolution when docked with HDMI. New dock also has a built-in fan this time around to keep it cool. Switch 2, blah, 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 50. So it will be a 4K machine, technically. When I say technically, you know they're going to have to upscale something. They're going to have to upscale it because this thing is a pretty honky thing. It's beefy. It's beefier than the little boy behind me here, by far. And the Joy Cons are kind of magnetic. They click in. They don't slide in where kids can snap them and parents lose their mind because they have to spend um, money on that kind of stuff. But the Joy Cons alone are like $89. Yeah, your kids break that, an ass whooping is deserving at that point in time. I believe, because that's just plain stupidness. If you're breaking it, on a $9 Joy-Con, that's why I keep mine. I charge them up, and I don't take mine with me if I'm going somewhere. I don't play it in my bed because I don't want to fall asleep and break it, because I do fall asleep pretty easily while I'm playing games, whatever, laying down. But the Joy-Con looks pretty cool. Everything looks pretty nice on it. The price of $449 was kind of where I was thinking it was going to be. I was thinking $300 to $500. Really, that's a decent price. The base model is the same power as the other model, I do believe. It didn't have like Xbox where it's like, you buy the Switch, you buy the Xbox S, it's half the power. You ain't got half the power and give you a box that lights up. That's all digital. That's not how Switch 2 is doing this. They're saying, hey, you buy this here for $500, you get a free game that's $80. So technically you're saving $30. So now, as I got that all out on my way, let's talk about prices, shall we, of some of this stuff here. We know the Switch is going to retail for standard Switch two console costs $449. Euros $395 comes with the following: and Nintendo Switch 2 controller, console, Joy-Con controllers left and right, Joy-Con 2 grip, the same grip as was before, the straps, same ones before the original, ultra high speed HDMI cable, Nintendo Switch 2 AC adapter, and USB-C charging cable. Every phone has USB-C, so you can use any phone. Mario Kart bundle will also be available at launch. Comes with above plus a copy of the game. This Mario Kart World, sorry, will cost you about $499, 429 euros. Finally, the big mystery Switch 2 it comes to is Game Chat is a new party voice channel system for Nintendo's consoles, allow players to talk to friends, and it begins with press of of that button. It's really a chat button on the Joy-Cons and the Pro Controller 2. No real information if the old Pro Controller will work. Most cases on the Wii and Wii U, you bring over your Wii controller to the Wii U, your Pro Controller, it'll work. There's nothing here saying it's going to do that. So that could be a big miss that Nintendo might want to just slam on the keyboard to, hey, somebody in marketing, we need to get this taken care of. Even if you have to use a Pro Controller and you miss out on the chat features, you got to push the button or go to, the menu screen, open chat instead of pushing a button like a controller. If you have an older Pro Controller like I do for the original Switch, then that's fine. Then you do that. But if it's only going to be available on the push of the button, might be an issue. But I think they'll probably have like Xbox, PlayStation. You push a button, you go into the your menus, or you push the home button on the Switch, and you go in there and push the button, and it go a voice chat, and blink, yay, and you're in. So it might be an extra couple steps you gotta do if you don't have a fancy little button you can push, unless you're gonna spend. I do believe it's $80 also for that too as well. Um, some people here are already commenting conversation. I'm sorry, but 449 is insane. Primary handheld, 1080p console, taking the wind out of the sails a little. To be honest, I think 349 is very more realistic and fair. Not primary handheld for main use. I switch equal docked and blah 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 dock prices. Brothers, you just think of you're not in Canada where you don't have to any pay $699 for a bundle version. Some comments here. So $8 for a digital game and $90 for a physical. So it is going to be interesting. Where are they getting these prices from? Hopefully not ton third-party games announced already for. And these are some people who are part of the IGN chat forums who are talking to. I mean, I go to different sites. I go to Forbes, different sites, chat. I went to IGN this time around to check out some stuff. Now, my real thoughts on this situation after I read all this stuff, I think the Switch 2, and I'm going to play devil's advocate here, is a phenomenal step forward for Nintendo. They have to break off the kitty, boo boo bee boo, kitty crap, and get into the adult area. Time to put on the adult pants, adult shorts, and time to go dancing. They can't go to little kitty parties anymore and dance around. They need to go build adults now, because a lot of kids are growing up. Even they had the original Wii and the original Wii U are growing up, and they're playing PS5s, Xboxes, or PCs. And they need that nostalgia to come back. Will we see Odyssey 2? I'm gonna make a prediction. Make it right now. I predict Odyssey 2 will come out first on Switch 2, then be ported to the Switch, or come out simultaneously with people, just like they did with the Wii U for 10 people that owned the damn thing. I knew 10 people that only had one. 10 people I knew 10 people only had one of those things. They made Mario Odyssey never came out on the Wii U, but Legend of Zelda did, and some fewer games did. Not to piss off any people who still have the Wii U. So I'm thinking they're probably going to make it work. Well, they'll do it. I don't think they're going to allow for cross-platform play with the old Switch. I don't think the old Switch can handle it. I don't think my Switch will be able to handle your Switch and how beefy it is. I don't think it's going to. So we're all going to have to upgrade eventually. Now, will GameStop get the nod to, hey, GameStop, you bring stuff in, you get like a $200, $200 off on a Switch 2. Maybe. Now, I got it for Christmas, so I'm kind of hesitant to do that. So it has sentimental value. I may put it up in the back of the box, put it up in the closet, keep it for a day when I want to bring it down for a little whatever. But I may just buy this one outright and not worry about trading it in, because that Switch kind of means something to me, because my family gave it to me for Christmas. So that's there kind of holding me from going run up there and turning it in. But what are my thoughts on it? Like I said, I think it's phenomenal that the Switch is that Nintendo's finally doing this. It has 4K resolution. Like I said years ago, the Switch 2 has to have. Switch 2 has to have 4K resolution. It has to be able to play games at higher frame rate. Now, will we get Call of Duty in this thing? Gotta hope not. Will we get Battlefield? Probably not. Will we get other games that may be different, like maybe some kind of shooters? Probably, maybe. You might see Borderlands. A lot more Borderlands on here. You do have Borderlands on the original Switch, but you might get Borderlands 4 on this thing. It may be able to handle it now because 120 frames, and it'd probably be better off docked than playing it in handheld, obviously. Now you might get 60. What do you think about the camera that's releasing with the Switch and lets you and your friends while they play? Well, I think nothing different like the PlayStation Eye camera or the Xbox camera. I had a PlayStation camera on my PS4, and I used it for while I was doing Switch gaming. While I was doing Switch gaming on there, I played some games, turn it on, and I upload games to YouTube, whatever. Way back in the day, I have those videos down below. I have an old channel I'm trying to move over to this channel too as well that I created a lot earlier than 2013. I'm trying to get moved over. So, but I did that before too. I had a lot of games where I was online playing, Killzone, Shadowfall. So having the camera is not a bad thing. Now you can video chat people. I do like some call, I think Nintendo will probably do, like a Twitch or like like a Switch TV where they'll have, a multiple area you can go to and click on, just like PlayStation had. PS4 had it where you can go on there and you can watch people play games. I'm thinking they're going to do that too. I think they're going to do that a lot. I think it's going to be good for them because it's going to give them a lot more variety. Hey, no longer kids. We're no longer the boo boo bee boo. We're no longer that nonsense. We're grown up. Everybody's grown up now. It's time for grown up stuff. And kids now are on social media nowadays. They're doing TikTok and Snapchatting, how kids call that stuff. And they're doing all that stuff now. So I think that will be probably the best option for Nintendo to do is to pioneer that and get their own little Switch TV, or you call it Twitch TV with Switch TV, call it Switch, kind of cool off the fly there, and have everybody on there. Hopefully, not doing anything weird or illegal, weird crap. People out there are sick and deranged, but actually playing games like playing Kirby's Adventure or trying to get that that Legend of Zelda hidden secret unlocked so they can figure out how to do it. And that kind of stuff. But there's weird people on PS4 doing stuff on PS4 back in the day. And even now on PC. So I think the camera is good, but I'm also erring on the side of caution. And I put the game in here. I'm looking at the game was Mario Kart Deluxe. I put in there 8 because that's Mario Kart World. I think in that Mario Kart World is a good game. It looks nice. What I saw from different reviews. Now Angry Joe lost his mind on it and freaked out. Of course, I understand Angry Joe. I don't know him personally. Once again, I'm subscribed to him down below. But I think that he's getting off the gun a little bit. I think Nintendo has to come out and do something like this. Yes, granted, they're Nintendo, they're boo boo bee boo kids, but even the kids that bought, like I said, had a Switch or bought a Wii U or a Wii back then are grown up. Even the Switch kids who got a Switch when they're and when I was a kid and got teenagers, I wanted the Mortal Kombat blood ripping out heads, hearts, and all that stuff because you want that. You want to feel like an adult. You want to be treated not kids pat on the head and send on your way. You want to be treated like like big people, and that's what I think Nintendo is trying to do is get these kids not with the blood, guts, and ripping heads off, but I mean they want them to be treated like they're actually more than just Hello Kitty cruisers and Lego City Undercover. But and it's a pretty good game though. Now we get GTA 5. Now, I'm thinking the rumor mill is spinning that GTA 5 may come to the Switch too. And I've been here a friend of mine who messaged me about a few hours ago, of course during the storm by the way, saying that what do you think about the Switch 2 getting GTA 5. I think it's probably more possible now than ever before. Eleanor came out. You might get Mafia 3 on here too as well. You may get a lot of Rockstar games on here because now this thing has more power. So there's a lot of things that can happen. Yes, older games coming to the Switch too. My God, old games, but older games are updated, remastered. It's not always, remastered, guys, is not always terrible. When your console has been have been swimming, in the kiddie pool for the last 10, 15 years, and you finally dive into the big adults pool, you really have to have something more than just Mario and Zelda bring to the table. Bring the bring the new Doom. Microsoft wants to work with Nintendo because they're trying to get a foothold into uh, Japan, so that might help them working with Microsoft and getting stuff like that, like Doom and maybe the Wolfenstein that comes out or whatever else Microsoft drops. They might get some more games like that. They might get a down version of Indiana Jones, whatever, but something. They might get the older games like the GTA 5. You know what? GTA 5 has been out since 2013. The damn game is still selling hotcakes. So, guys, I don't think it's a bad thing. The Switch 2, I think it's a good thing actually. But I think when you play it by ear. I think when you play it by ear and wait and see. It's coming out. I think it says it'd be releasing. I do believe it said in June. I think it said. Um. mhm. Let's see here. It's going to come out. I think, yeah. Switch 2 will arrive on June 5th. That Switch 2 will be out June 5th, 2025. And today is April 4th. So you really have, one, less than two for this thing actually, you know, uh, comes out and actually be done. Thank you, Kill 100, for your comments. Thank you guys for your comments and stuff, though. But June 5th is the date right now. The games are not even out except one. It's Mario Kart World. The prices for this for the dock is like $109. Joy Cons like $90. It's a little expensive, and I get that. But hence the word of no, I'm not buying this for an 8-year-old. This is not designed for a kid, folks. This is designed for people who are teenagers who want to play modern games. This is not, this is not a Wii or Wii U. So I think this needs to be addressed more towards adult children, maybe more teenagers other than preteens who don't understand. I think that would be probably the best thing I could tell you. But right now, though, guys, I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Thanks for watching the video. Kill 100 and others who watch the video later on. If you haven't subscribed already, subscribe down below. Ring the bell, comment up and down. Thumb up and down, comment, ring that bell, hit subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out.